I am pleased now to be joined by quarterback, wide receiver, even kick returner, Josh Roman Jr. joining us here on the Epic Sports Network. He's going to be competing this Saturday night out at Bell Bank Park in Mesa in the inaugural GameTime All Star Game. Josh, thank you so much for taking the time out here today. Just wanted to catch up with you a little bit. And how excited are you to play in this All Star Game this coming Saturday night? You really put up some nice numbers in the 2022 season, 275 yards passing, 2 touchdowns at quarterback, and then you ran for 474 yards as well on the ground, 7 touchdowns rushing. Oh, and then as soon as I put the tape on, the first thing I see is you housing one for 90 yards on a kick return. Just give me a little quick breakdown of the 2022 season and how things went there for the Mountain View Mountain Lions.
The season wasn't as expected. We ended up going 5-5. It wasn't the best season. Would have loved to get a couple more under our belt, but overall, it was a fun season to have with the guys, especially as my last season, my senior year. That was one hell of a season to have, and it was just for me. It was a good way to go out.
And speaking of a good way to go out, you're going to compete this Saturday night in the GameTime All Star Game. Now, what do you contribute your success in really 3 different positions if you think about it: quarterback, wide receiver, and then kick returner? And you're really one of those ultimate dual threat guys, even a triple threat guy if you think about it. If there was a college coach watching right now and said, I'm taking a look at Josh Roman Jr., I'm wondering what he can bring to our football program, what would you tell that coach that you're going to bring to the table there?
I would say I'm a team player. Definitely, I do what's best for the team, and in any situation, maybe another quarterback's there or etc. I will do what's best for the team, and if what the team is requiring to be a receiver, I'll be a receiver. If the team is requiring a quarterback, I'll be a quarterback. If the team needs a defensive player, I'll even switch to defense to help that team. But it's just overall, whatever is best for the team is what I'll fill.
I also saw that as well. You play a little back end coverage there on defense. A really super talented guy. How excited are you to compete this Saturday night and go out there for one last time and really show the world what you've got?
It's just my last raw, and honestly, it's just what means a lot to me is that obviously this will be my last football game that I can be able to participate in at the high school level, and it's just my last kind of film to be able to send to coaches and just being able to get noticed one last time for the coaches and anybody else that hasn't noticed me already.
Well, Josh, we're excited to see you play on Saturday night. The game's going to be broadcast live on the Epic Sports Network. Before we let you go here, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to? I know that playing football in high school it's a team sport, but it takes a big team behind you, family and support, and people making sure you're where you need to be when you need to be there. Who would you like to give a shout out to that really made things go for you in high school?
Of course, obviously, I want to shout out my parents. They've helped me a lot. It's paying, being there mentally, physically, overall, just being able to support me and push me to be the best person I can be. And I want to say shout out to my trainers. I've had several trainers over the year. Donovan McNabb, and then just several trainers that have helped me. And then obviously I want to shout out to my coaches at the high school level, Mountain View, Coach Johnson and Coach Wolf. They both have helped me become a better quarterback, not only a better quarterback, but a better man.
Well, Josh, I'm excited to see you play on Saturday night in the GameTime All Star Game. A lot of talent down there in Southern Arizona, in the Tucson area and beyond. And we're excited to have you up here in the Valley of the Sun and to showcase your wares on Saturday night. Thank you so much for taking the time out, and look forward to see you on Saturday afternoon, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.